you gotta say no Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
You can take but he wants you. Meek Mill. Stop.
You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
Orlando Brown just let out a secret that's sending shockwaves across Hollywood. Apparently, there are powerful A-list celebs quietly paying off Diddy to make sure that their names don't get dragged into the light.
They coming like a mother. They coming like, but everything's on tape. Everything's on tape. That's why I love Puff so much.
He's got it all on tape, and if these stars don't keep him happy, he just might destroy their careers. What exactly is Diddy hiding? And who's paying the highest price to keep it from us?
You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake. Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, Usher. Usher's a gusher.
Orlando Brown, the former Disney star who's never held back his opinions on the industry, just exposed Diddy's inner circle like never before. According to Orlando, Diddy isn't just holding Hollywood's deepest secrets. He's got the evidence to prove it: tapes, deals, and possibly even blackmail.
Everything is on tape. You ain't going to jail. Me, you want this deal? Take that.
For Orlando, Diddy's influence over Hollywood isn't just about music or business. It's about blackmail and control. Orlando described Diddy as the man who created more jobs than the armed services, hinting that Diddy holds a unique power over the entertainment industry. But he didn't stop there. Orlando even went so far as to say that Diddy's parties were a place where no one's secrets were safe. So just how powerful is Diddy's hold over Hollywood? And is Orlando Brown's testimony enough to believe that stars are literally paying to keep certain tapes from ever seeing the light of day? In his interview, Orlando went even further, claiming there was a specific requirement if you didn't want to become a victim of Diddy's schemes. The rules? According to Orlando, it's a new booty requirement, something he says can get Diddy's attention quickly.
The requirement is you gotta say no Diddy. If it's new booty in the building, you know he gonna get it.
Orlando didn't hold back, adding that he ain't worried about your girl, he wants you. These shocking statements paint a picture of Diddy's parties as places of high stakes and high secrecy. But perhaps the most outrageous of Orlando Brown's statements involves his claim that Diddy gives the best oosh gosh moosh in Hollywood. While it sounds surreal, Orlando hasn't held back on this particular claim, saying Diddy's talent is infamous among Hollywood circles.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the oosh gosh goose mash. You gave me the oosh gosh moof, the smoosh mash. Diddy. Yeah.
Orlando's allegations have left many shocked and wondering if there's any truth behind his statements or if they're simply another wild accusation. Yet, with multiple accounts and interviews pointing to the possibility that Diddy may hold immense leverage over his A-list friends, it's hard to dismiss everything as mere conspiracy. But what does this mean for those stars allegedly involved? Could Diddy's alleged influence make or break Hollywood careers with just the snap of his fingers? These tapes could be career-ending for several Hollywood heavyweights who are willing to pay off Diddy for one reason: keeping their names clean and untarnished. If what Orlando says is true, Hollywood's elite are practically in debt to Diddy, paying him in silence and in millions to keep their lives picture-perfect for the public.
Everything is on tape. You ain't going to jail. You mean? You want this deal? Take that.
Meanwhile, sources close to the situation say Diddy and other A-tier celebrities are trying to coerce victims to remain silent. But it's not just using intimidation to keep their secrets buried. They're allegedly paying off their victims hush money in exchange for silence. According to reports from sources, some of these celebrities are offering millions to keep their darkest secrets, like S-tapes from those freak-off parties, hidden from the public. You see, attorney Tony Busby, representing over 120 victims, recently sent shockwaves through Hollywood with a revelation that threatens to expose a network of high-profile individuals connected to alleged SAs orchestrated by hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Busby has made it clear that his firm is preparing to publicly disclose the names of many powerful individuals who were either involved in or enabled these alleged offenses. However, the attorney has given these celebrities a chance to settle their cases with the victims before their names are revealed, hinting at a larger scandal that stretches far beyond Combs himself. Busby told TMZ on October 7, 2024, that in cases like these, it is in the best interest of the victims to attempt to resolve the matters privately without filing public lawsuits. His firm has already reached settlements with several high-profile individuals, many of whom are well-known celebrities. While the public is eager to know which stars might be involved, Busby has made it clear that he is taking a cautious approach, ensuring that when names are revealed, there is sufficient evidence to back up the claims. He explained that his firm is conducting thorough investigations to avoid any potential backlash or false accusations that could create a media frenzy. According to Busby, if you were in the room, participated, watched it happen, and didn't say anything or helped cover it up, in my view, you have a problem. He emphasized that his team is aggressively pursuing not only those who committed the abuse, but also those who stood by and did nothing to prevent it. Busby stressed that there is a widespread issue of celebrities and other powerful figures witnessing these acts and remaining silent, adding, "All of these individuals and entities have exposure." The explosive nature of these accusations has led to rumors of celebrities offering hush money to keep their names out of the headlines. Busby's revelations align with a growing concern that many stars, desperate to protect their reputations, are quietly paying off victims to avoid lawsuits and public exposure. This attempt to settle matters privately mirrors what has been seen in previous cases, particularly in the entertainment industry, where powerful individuals use their wealth to evade accountability. Anyway, one of the celebrities who should be scared of what's in the tapes is Will Smith. In a series of resurfaced videos that were first released on April 15, 2020, former child star Orlando Brown dropped a bombshell claim that he was allegedly SA'd by none other than Hollywood A-listers Will Smith and the late king of pop, Michael Jackson.
You raped me as a kid, you bitch-ass nigga. You raped me as a kid and you stole my kids. And you still trying to get away with it.
Brown's history of making outlandish remarks during interviews has left many questioning his credibility. Skeptics argue that he can't be trusted due to his erratic behavior and erratic statements. However, what if just for a moment we considered the possibility that he might be telling the truth? In any case, Orlando Brown is not the first person to accuse Will Smith of misconduct or even of being attracted to men. Rumors and accusations have circulated for years, implicating both Smith and music mogul Diddy. By now, everybody knows that Will and Jada have been hosting strange gay parties at their home, with attendees being much younger men. These gatherings have been shrouded in secrecy, and it's rumored that only those who participate in them can advance their careers in Hollywood. In fact, Jaguar Wright has revealed that she witnessed young men screaming while leaving their house because both Jada and Will do weird things at their house during the mentorship.
They're both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship.
What's more, according to a YouTuber by the name Trisha Paytas, Will Smith allegedly made an unwelcome SL advance towards one of his male dancers. Trisha even went so far as to claim in a now-deleted video on her YouTube channel that Will had SA'd the dancer without his consent. She said,
"How about worry about fucking cheating husband my male dancers?"
Adding to the speculation about Will Smith's behavior, there have been some concerning incidents involving his son, Jaden Smith. On multiple occasions, Will has tried to kiss Jaden, and not on the cheek or forehead, but on the mouth. And Jaden seemed completely creeped out by it. Now, we know that parents showing affection to their children is perfectly normal, but the way Will goes about it has raised some eyebrows. It's hard to ignore the fact that forcing a kiss on your child's mouth is a bit strange, to say the least. But that's not even the weirdest part. Comedian Bert Kreischer even shared a bizarre encounter with Will, where he felt pressured to join an exclusive Hollywood gathering. According to Kreischer, when he was just starting out in the industry, he met Smith at a recording studio where he was working on his album, Millennium. The Fresh Prince was apparently impressed with Kreischer's comedy and invited him to go out with him later that evening. Kreischer, who was clueless about what was about to happen, agreed to go to the movies with Smith. However, things got weird when he called his dad to tell him about it, and his dad warned him that Smith might have had other intentions for him. His dad claimed that many men in Hollywood who have had constant S with women often turn to young boys for excitement. Kreischer, initially skeptical about his dad's claims, decided to heed his advice and dressed as sloppily as possible, in overalls and a sweater.
And he was like, "Oh, buddy,
ya. I go, what? And he goes, listen, this is very popular in Hollywood. These guys have had so much they get tired of it, and so they're trying to turn out young boys. That's the only thing that really excites them.
When he arrived at the designated meeting spot, a Planet Hollywood restaurant, someone told him to go downstairs, and he assumed he would have to be intimate with Smith and 12 other men. However, to his surprise, when he got to the downstairs screening room, there were 10 black dudes waiting for him, including Jazzy Jeff. While watching the movie, nothing happened, and Kreischer thought he had escaped Smith's intentions. But he was in for another surprise when Smith asked him what he thought of the people in the screening room. To his amazement, Kreischer realized he had watched the movie with a room full of hip-hop icons like Kool Mo D and Biz Markie, who Smith had brought in for him to meet.
Like, I could have Kool Mo D? Like, I'm literally like, oh my God.
Kreischer's story has sparked a lot of gossip and speculation in Hollywood, with many wondering if Smith has a history of initiating young celebrities into the industry through his creepy gay S-parties. Usher is another celebrity who has allegedly been caught in these tapes too, but Usher was not mentioned alone. He was mentioned alongside Drake.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, and Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That was from Colorado. He didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
Usher's a gusher.
For context, when Usher was just a fresh-faced kid when he signed with LaFace Records, and who do you think took him under his wing? None other than P. Diddy. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? Well, hold on to your hats because this mentorship story might have some surprising twists. In a rather cringe-worthy interview with Kevin Hart, Diddy let slip that he and Usher used to wake up in the same bed.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother.
Talk about awkward. It seems that their relationship was a lot more complicated than simply mentor and mentee. Rumor has it that a 14-year-old Usher followed Diddy to New York City, where things at Diddy's place got pretty interesting. What kind of mentoring were they really engaging in? It's clear that their bond extended beyond just making hit records. There's even a video of the two together that has been making waves online.
Take your time with it. Breathe it in. Yeah, they yours when you go see this for you. This ain't for nobody else but you. You take that time.
That's merely Diddy getting Usher fired up for his upcoming show. What he has to say after that is telling.
Fly ass motherfucker, baby. You were in the kitchen eating all my cereal.
Usher has remained relatively silent regarding the events of his time spent learning from Diddy, despite widespread suspicion. Usher gave us a taste of what we've been yearning for during a spicy chat with the one and only Howard Stern.
Lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. In the 90s, do you understand what that's like? It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. There were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Even though he didn't reveal everything, Usher gave a lot of hints about how close he and Diddy were. Let's just say there was a lot of mentoring going on, and it wasn't limited to the realm of music. Usher's mother apparently didn't find out about the kid drinking champagne in the VIP with Diddy until after his album came out. And can you figure out which kid it was? Yes, the one and only Usher. The thing is, Usher hasn't really come out and spilled the tea about what happened between him and Diddy. However, he did reveal that he witnessed some dubious activities at Diddy's house. Usher also hinted at his history with Diddy and his admiration for him when on the cover of Essence magazine. Something that you should know about me is that I'm a businessman before I'm anything else, Usher revealed. Look at the capabilities of Martha Stewart or Russell Simmons or Sean Puffy Combs or even 50 Cent with G-Unit. Look at what they did with their licensing. This is my opportunity to do the same. Clothing and shoes are kind of the standard nowadays, so I'm trying to figure out how I can come at it from a different angle. Watches, clothes, perfume, cologne, facial, and acne products. There are so many possibilities. The interview was going well until Howard Stern brought up the obvious topic of Usher's time spent in Diddy's house. When that happened, things started to get exciting. Despite all the talk, Usher has gone radio silent on his history with Diddy. The normally chatty Usher was as quiet as a Hollywood actress on the red carpet. In his words, "I want to save some ish for my book one day," he said. I'll put it this way, there was a lot of S. Another celebrity who was mentioned by Orlando is Meek Mill.
Meek Mill. Stop.
Known for his rap career and high-profile friendships with the likes of Jay-Z, Meek has found himself in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Fans have speculated that Meek Mill may have been named in Rodney Lil Rod Jones' lawsuit against Diddy. In the lawsuit, an unnamed rapper is mentioned as having been on Diddy's yacht, where they were allegedly seen consorting with underage girls, workers. Further down in the complaint, the person whose name was redacted is described as a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Meek Mill is from Philadelphia, and he did in fact date Nicki Minaj from 2014 to 2016. However, the same Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj description is used again in connection with Jones' allegations centered around producer. As previously reported, Jones claims that Diddy's connection to Stevie J was used as part of an alleged promise regarding the Grammys. Jones alleged that Diddy used his admiration of the Bad Boy Records Grammy winner to prepare him for intimacy. Included in the suit are screenshots purporting to show Stevie J having S with a white man. Also mentioned are an unnamed rapper and an unnamed R&B singer. The rapper, as mentioned above, is described in a footnote as a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, while the R&B singer is described as someone who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. Here's how it's worded. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in intercourse with rapper, redacted, R&B singer, redacted, and Stevie J again. Usher obviously recently played the Super Bowl and had a residency in Las Vegas, which is why people think the lawsuit is referring to him. In any case, Meek, upon discovering the rumors flying online, logged in to try to regain control of the narrative in what was described as a rookie move. To be specific, he wrote, "I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming. Lol." Besides the claims that have just come out, there have been several other pointers that have pointed to the fact that Meek might be on the DL, especially with Diddy. This was the case when a video surfaced that made fans feel as though Diddy may have taken his friendship with Meek a bit too far. In the clip, Meek is chilling in the pool when Diddy congratulates him on his success, but in the most unorthodox way.
Man, you deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Meek says he is just enjoying life when Diddy says, "You deserve it, Daddy, you putting in that work." As you can probably guess, it is the use of the word daddy that some fans seem to take issue with. In a separate video that has since gone viral, can be seen rapping on a boat party with Diddy appearing to get closer to him as soon as he raps about getting intimate. Moving on, we have Kim Kardashian, who, like many others in Hollywood, seems to be quietly stepping away from her past connections with Diddy. Right before the police raids on his lavish estates earlier this year, Kim subtly unfollowed him on social media, joining a growing list of celebrities distancing themselves from the music mogul amid the mounting allegations. It's a far cry from the days when Kim and her sisters were regulars at Diddy's legendary parties, mingling with the elite and enjoying the high life. Khloe Kardashian even spilled the beans about one particularly wild party from 2014 on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where things reportedly got so out of control that guests were stripping down.
So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber.
Well, this party, I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
Then, in December 2019, Khloe posted a photo on Instagram with Kylie and Kim, all dressed to the nines at yet another one of Diddy's famous gatherings. She captioned it, "Nothing like a Diddy party." And then there is Jamie Foxx, who has long been a guest at Diddy's infamous parties, events that have been the subject of wild rumors for years. Some say these parties weren't just about music and fun, they were far more sinister. For those in the know, Diddy's lavish lifestyle comes with a price. Many celebrities who have attended these gatherings often left with more than just memories. Insiders have whispered for years that Diddy exerts control over those closest to him, either through blackmail, influence, or worse. And Jamie Foxx? Well, he was one of Diddy's frequent guests, which made people wonder what exactly was going on behind closed doors. In fact, there was a time when Diddy allegedly forced Jamie Foxx to play a game of naked basketball. Yes, you heard that right. Naked basketball. Diddy, known for his wild parties and larger-than-life personality, supposedly came up with this crazy idea to break the ice and make the night unforgettable.
If you want to know like who was probably at these games, just look at like who P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been hanging around for years, especially the super successful one.
Now, can you imagine being at that party? Talk about taking things to a whole new level. Say what you will, but Diddy certainly knows how to throw an unforgettable bash. The big question, though, is did Jamie Foxx actually go through with it? Well, it seems that Jamie was a good sport and didn't shy away from the challenge.
He would invite over a lot of like Hollywood elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men only.
Talk about pushing boundaries and stepping way out of your comfort zone. But here's the thing, this wasn't Jamie's first time at one of Diddy's infamous parties. In fact, an old clip of Jamie Foxx revealing shocking details from one of Diddy's creepy parties resurfaced online last year.
Canon, like, yo, Puff, I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? what you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Fonzra, whole nine. He says, yeah, let him through.
Back in the early days of Jamie's entertainment career, when he was still trying to break into the music industry, he attended one of Diddy's exclusive parties in Beverly Hills. Jamie, always sharp, brought a camera along hoping to document the night. And when he asked Diddy for permission to film, Diddy was all for it.
What? You spent $1.5 million on this party? I said, you come to my house, I'll throw you a party for $400, and it will rival this.
This wasn't just any party. It cost a jaw-dropping $1.5 million, with a guest list full of A-list celebrities arriving in luxury cars. Jamie followed Diddy into the lavish pool party, and the first person his camera caught was none other than Dr. Ruth, the famous Hollywood therapist. Sensing a golden moment, Jamie got Dr. Ruth to have a spontaneous conversation with Diddy, right on camera. And then, out of nowhere, Dr. Ruth and Diddy hit the dance floor by the pool, vibing to Beyoncé's Crazy in Love. The scene was electric, the crowd loving it, and even Jamie Foxx gave a nod to the energy and spirit of the night while honoring the late Heavy D. Jamie wasn't just a guest, though. He took on the role of teaching Diddy how to party on a budget. His stories about showing Diddy how to throw an amazing party without spending a fortune have become legendary. In fact, Jamie even shared the story on The Colbert Show, reminiscing about how he turned Diddy into a thrifty party pro. But aside from teaching Diddy how to party on a budget, Jamie also revealed that Diddy's parties were the craziest he had ever been to. These parties were more than just expensive. They were also a hotbed of unusual behavior, seemingly orchestrated by Diddy to fulfill his fantasies. Next up is Cuba Gooding Jr., an Oscar-winning actor with a history of off-screen controversies.
On actor Cuba Gooding Jr., who's facing charges this morning, accused of groping a woman in a New York bar.
Recently, new allegations have surfaced, this time connected to Diddy's former producer, Rodney Jones Jr., also known as Lil Rod. In a 70-page lawsuit filed in February, Jones claims that working for Diddy wasn't just about music. He alleges being forced into inappropriate situations, including intimate activities with and claims Diddy made unwanted advances towards him. Jones's lawsuit paints a disturbing picture of the music industry, filled with dark rituals and manipulation. According to Jones, Diddy tried to pressure him into a homosexual relationship, something Jones says is common within certain industry circles. But what's really shocking is the mention of Cuba Gooding Jr. in the lawsuit. Jones alleges that Gooding also subjected him to unwanted touching, including fondling his legs, back, and shoulders. In any case, Orlando's allegations have left many shocked and wondering if there's any truth behind his statements, or if there's simply another wild accusation. Yet, with multiple accounts and interviews pointing to the possibility that Diddy may hold immense leverage over his A-list friends, it's hard to dismiss everything as mere conspiracy. But what does this mean for those stars allegedly involved? Could Diddy's alleged influence make or break Hollywood careers with just the snap of his fingers? Only time will tell. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.